this next matchup is going to be very special. This next matchup has a stipulation that hasn't been held on American soil since about like 1992. Let me tell you something, we've all heard about the power glove. That's not strong enough for a match like this. We've heard of brass knuckles, but we like gold here in wrestling. Brass isn't gonna work. But what we have right here is the coal miner's glove. When it gets this serious, we know we have a problem on our hands. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that coal miner's glove and we're gonna put it on that pole, and we're gonna have a coal miner's glove on a pole match. Be careful.
It is now time to steamroll ahead at the Intergalactic Super Show as you see top shelf Troy Nelson entering the ring.
He knows he's got a big task ahead of him, Johnny. He's going in a legendary match.
When you call yourself top shelf, you consider yourself the best there is. He's going to have to be the best if he's going to be the one to grab this coal miner's glove.
He's got a hell of a fine match and challenge ahead of him.
Yes, he does.
Everybody here knows that I knew I was in Philadelphia.
Speaking of diplomas, here's a man that certainly has one. It is the CPA. The abominable CPA. Those are two, that's an adjective I wouldn't expect to go along with a certified public accountant.
With his weight withheld.
Well, I mean, you don't want to give away too many secrets, especially to top shelf Troy Nelson.
Well, in this match, you want to know somebody's weight, height, what you're up against, what you're building against, because you have a legendary task in your hands, Johnny. You are in a coal miner's glove match. You understand the power of the coal miner's glove?
I mean, growing up in Pennsylvania in the Susquehanna Valley, my parents are from there. Yes, my grandfather was a coal miner. I know about the power of the coal miner's glove, but Jay, the history of the coal miner's glove in professional wrestling, it goes back generations.
We're talking Halloween Havoc, Sting and Jake the Snake Roberts. We're talking having Bill Watts be proud of this, just smiling upon this. Do you understand what's going on right here? Jim Cornette dropping his racket to pick up a coal miner's glove. Do you understand this glove is more powerful than Thanos' gauntlet?
Well, I mean, those are strong words, especially when he only had to snap a finger. But yes, the coal miner's glove can do a lot of damage. Whoever grabs that glove is going to get the distinct advantage. Well, you're right. We have not seen a match of this type probably since the 90s. It's been a long time, which makes it incredibly historic for this Intergalactic Super Show.
It's because it's dangerous, Johnny.
Yes.
This match is dangerous. This match can end careers, okay? This is why we have not seen this match in so long.
Well, this is why there also should not be coal mining anymore. Very dangerous. You have to bring a canary down as your alarm clock. That is not a good thing either.
I have nothing.
Well, when you go to the coal mines, you have to bring a canary. If the canary dies, you have to get out of Dodge as fast as possible. And the CPA may have to do that if he wants to deal with top shelf Troy Nelson.
Well, top shelf Troy Nelson doesn't seem bothered at all.
Incredibly confident is the top shelf.
Is CPA even dressed to compete?
As far as I know, every time I see him, he's wearing the identical outfit. So yes, this is how he competes. And a quick shot there from the abominable one.
back and forth going for this glove.
Bit of a
Because that's the
tit for
thing.
tat.
It's not just about who gets the glove. It's who uses it first.
You're absolutely right. There's been a lot of powerful gloves in the history of combat sports. You know, the power glove, MMA gloves, boxing gloves, loaded gardening gloves, even brass knuckles. I dare to say, Jay, a coal miner's glove just as dangerous, if not more dangerous, than brass knuckles as we have a standoff here, dead center of the ring.
You're forgetting about the most famous glove next to the coal miner's glove ever lost, though.
The body glove.
No.
Okay.
Michael Jackson's glove.
That is powerful.
The
for a lot of reasons. Yeah, do you have? I don't have one of those.
You need to get one, Jack.
I don't think there's many left.
They're available. eBay.
Don't think I have the money for it, to be honest. Nelson goes for the pin here, hooks the leg, and only a 2. But you gotta believe, Jay, you might as well go for the coal miner's glove at this point. You have the CPA down. Do the smart thing.
I don't know what Nelson is doing. I would hope he'd stay on the man or go for the glove, but this just doesn't. It confuses me, Johnny.
I don't really
confuse
blame
you.
I'm absolutely confused by Troy Nelson. But I think he wants to add insult to injury when it comes to the CPA. He's so overly confident. He thinks he can grab. Speaking of which, is he choking him out with that tie? Oh, he rips the tie off. Wait a minute, roll up here. Oh, only a 2. CPA with a shocking roll up there and a clothesline from Nelson.
Here's my biggest issue. Referee Bryce Remser is allowing all of this because, of course, it's no DQ and everything. But just to be choking a man with his own tie.
To be fair, in a coal miner's glove match, I think anything goes as Nelson now finally climbing his way up to get to that glove that is so lethal.
That is a very slow climb.
Of course, the coal miner's glove can do more damage than a lot of things, whether it's a power glove or boxing gloves. Oh, power bomb from the CPA. He will definitely not give Nelson a receipt with that one. That's a tax reference.
I noticed that when I was about to say maybe he has to file an injunction or an amendment for this match.
And that's why you are a brilliant man. You follow up my average tax reference with an even better one.
Ah, you dang right.
Oh, Nelson!
Wait, are they going for a tug of war, the tie?
And I think it was a clip-on.
Wait, but the glove is what, you know what? Now they're going through a slugfest in a sense.
And Jay, this is why you are not in the coal miner's glove match. You probably could have ended it in 30 seconds. You would have grabbed the glove, defeated your opponent, but this is personal. These guys want to hurt each other. Speaking of which, right into the second turnbuckle goes Nelson. The CPA's got an opening. He's getting up there, and he grabs the coal miner's glove.
It's like when Thanos grabbed the Infinity Gauntlet.
Does he have all 5 stones?
It's actually 6.
I thought so. Oh, Nelson manages to catch him.
Well, it's kind of like Captain America when he caught the... And now they knock out the ref. Oh. Well, there won't be a DQ on this because we know there's no disqualification.
Now it definitely is. Anything goes as Nelson grabs that coal miner's glove. CPA needs to turn his back or he's in deep trouble. Oh, no.
The Johnny Cage split from Mortal Kombat. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do, and I
original Mortal Kombat.
didn't think I wanted to see it again. Upside the head.
With an added on.
Troy Nelson is about to get this match.
The CPA looks out of it.
Oh, absolutely is. The coal miner's glove upside the head. Now the question is, who is going to make this pin?
There's no ref to make the pin. Referee Bryce Remsburg is out.
He has his back turned. This would have been a 9 count at this point. He finally gets to the mat.
2.
And that's got to be it. Troy Nelson with the Oh, the CPA! Barely showing signs of life, just enough to kick out.
I don't think Troy Nelson's doing enough to keep CPA down. He keeps giving him room. Why are you not staying on the man right now? Why would you go to argue at the referee? You have the glove. Use the power of the glove. Michael Jackson bestowed Billie Jean-ness with that glove.
I mean, to do another Thanos reference, he should just snap his fingers and see what happens.
That's why I didn't say that earlier.
Looks going for the pump handle here.
Up and over.
CPA counters. Wait a minute. Oh, he grabs the glove. Fumble by Troy Nelson. And look out, right upside the head. Hooks the leg, and the CPA wins it. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, CPA.
Jay Washington, I have to ask you, how did Troy Nelson snatch defeat from the jaws of victory there?
I have no clue, but I know Troy Nelson is laid out like he's on vacation and has had 3 Xanax.
And I think he must feel like he's been breathing in coal dust, and he looks like a dead canary.
He has black lung.
No doubt about that. CPA with a huge victory here in the historic Coal Miners Glove match, and we will be right back.
At the end of the tax season, I got kicked out of my house. I was being a little bit of a jerk because people like Willie Nelson and Martha Stewart keep calling me. I thought they had people already. Why are they calling me? I'm just a guy. I'm just a CPA. But tonight, I came to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with a goal in mind. A goal that said all the seats that they were going to sell tonight, they were only going to need the edge. Because Troy Nelson and I, we brought it back. We brought back a match that hasn't been seen in many, many years. And Troy Nelson, I don't live too far away. Wall Street's just a hop, skip, and really long car ride away. So I'm going to be back. The next time I'm going to be back, I'm going to go back to that spinner. I'm going to see what else the spinner has to cook up for us. I'm going to show you how I put the street in Wall Street. Stay fetch.
See, some people look at the glass as half full. The others see it as half empty. It's never really mattered to me. I can just buy a fresh glass. CPA, tonight I can't look at the glass as half full. I was robbed in Eugene, Oregon's most dangerous match brought to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The second I walked in that ring, like I said, I could smell the GEDs and cheeseburgers, and nobody appreciated me. Nobody underappreciates Troy Nelson. I don't care what it takes. I want back in PWE, CPA, I want you. If I have to go through anybody else to get ya, I will do just that, because I am top shelf Troy Nelson. I'll drink to that.